How's it going, guys? Brandon Silver, Easy TV, and I'm here with Jazz Lee, and she's the owner of Freddie's Burger and Ronaldo's Apple Strudel. And you're going to tell us more about Freddie's Burger, right?
Yes.
Okay, first up, who is Freddie, Jazz?
Okay, Freddie's is actually one of my good friends. So he's actually an Australian.
Okay.
And he's the one who set up Ronaldo's initially. Okay. And so the concept is sort of like from him in that sense. And we decided to call Freddie's Burger Freddie's. And because the name is catchy enough, you know, Freddie's is like a buddy, good friend. Yeah, so that's why we just put it up.
When did the idea for Freddie's Burger actually come into inception? Like, were you thinking like one day, I want to have a burger store, so let's just do it? How did it come about? Did you get inspired after eating a burger?
The concept came last year when we took over the Apple Strudel. And then that's when we found out that, hey, they actually sell burger in their Ronaldo stores at Cane Hill.
Okay.
And so he did some sampling for us and we tried it and said, yeah, let's do something like that, but give it a different name, a different brand, and a different shop. So that's how it came about.
I think one thing cool you guys have to see, we got to go closer and check out these burgers here. And the cool thing is that Freddie's Burger is here on basement 4 in ION, and beside Freddie's Burger is actually Ronaldo's Apple Strudel right on the other side. So before we get into that, I want to ask you, why do you guys come into ION?
Okay, ION is actually by chance. Our first shop is actually at OUB Centre. Okay. That's our flagship store. So for ION, this is of course a new mall, very exciting, totally hip. And we just felt that it's, with all the food and all the activities, everything around here, it will be exciting to bring Freddie's in here, and it's a good start at the Orchard Belt. Yeah. Yeah,
that's true. But one thing about getting into burgers, there's a lot of competition out there. You know, I won't mention other burger places like burger joints, but you know, why do you get into burger? Why not like say, I don't know, sandwiches maybe? Why burgers? Is there a market which is still untapped?
Yes, there is. Of course, the potential is still great. I mean, even though with so many burger shops around, people are still asking for more burgers. And for us, it's because what you get here is all franchise. For us, we want something local. It's a Singapore burger, yeah, but with an Australian concept and of course local flavors. Yep. Yeah, and that's how we come up with our recipe. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Jazz, I'm looking at your burgers. It looks really appetizing. Okay. But I want to know what sets you guys apart from the rest of the other burger joints in Singapore.
Okay, for one is of course our recipe is different, and the ingredients, and of course you can look at the pineapples. Ooh, yeah. So this is part of the recipe for the burger. Yep. And we have special dips. Yeah. Special dips. Yes, we have special dips for our fish and chips, because usually when you eat fish and chips and things like that, it's only with tartar sauce. But for us, we actually create different dips.
Well, you guys did your research. Singaporeans love dips. They love dips so much. So you guys are an Australian themed restaurant. I see fish and chips, I see burgers. But how do you remain local?
The marinade is different. Okay, and then of course for our Aussie burgers, we actually have egg. But if you have been to Australia, you know they have beetroot inside. But for us, we took out the beetroot, and then for our burgers, we add in the pineapples for the local taste, because it goes, not only does it goes very well with the meat itself, with the burger itself, it's actually something which locals are all very familiar with, pineapples, and they love it. They
like a little bit of sweetness also, right?
Yes, yeah, together with the sauce, you know, it actually complements with the burger. That's right.
This is not the only store. The first store was actually at OUB Centre. Yes. But why just a booth in ION though? Why not open a bigger restaurant like the one in OUB Centre?
Okay, for one thing is we decided with a kiosk because we just we want to test out the market, okay, and to bring Freddie's to Orchard Road, basically. Yep. And for ION, this is actually the most exciting place to be right now at this time. And we felt that with this size, it's actually workable in that sense. Yeah, so we decided to go with a kiosk first, and of course there are future plans for other things to come.
In the end of the day, is quality over quantity,
yes,
so
correct.
It's not the size of the shop.
It's not of the size, yeah.
It's the taste of the burger. I'm very hungry looking at this.
Okay.